Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. We are still in the fight against the Hawkeye. Or should I say once again. Because I said last time, among many other things, that I was going to check out just how useful Demon Slayer is. And well, you can see that things are going so-so right now. Hawk is dead actually for a change, because I've learned a couple of things. One of them being that the Hawkeye is very much capable of using something other than melee attacks, and for whatever reason, he randomly started shooting fireballs at Hawk several turns in a row, even when Hawk had only attacked him like once. So it just seems completely arbitrary. There is no rhyme or reason to how his aggro works at all. Like, he will happily just keep attacking the same stun-locked character over and over, even though, obviously, they haven't attacked him in, several rounds, or maybe even ever, I don't know. He tends to start attacking whoever attacks him first, in melee. But, yeah, other than that, I don't know. It's just, it seems completely random. So that's one thing. And that was just so much damage without Ward of Elements that I was not able to keep Hawk alive. This is also back on hard difficulty, because why not? Obviously, I'm not planning to defeat the Hawkeye again, although, I mean, if you look at his health here, I've been making decent progress. Now, it turns out that you still cannot interact with this body here as soon as the fight starts. You have to wait until the first message pops up that mentions how he's focusing on, I don't know, something else, and is starting to get distracted. And that, I guess, is actually supposed to be the hint for you to go pick up the sword, because that's when it allowed me to do that. Right. And so I did that. I equipped Demon Slayer on Ayali, because I guess that makes the most sense. I suppose I haven't equipped that yet. Oh, you can equip that in combat, right? Only weapons. That's fine. Well, I've already attacked once, and oh. That was way better than this. Maybe it was a well-aimed blow, but the first attack that she dealt with that actually dealt just over 200 damage, which obviously for a one-handed sword is pretty damn solid. So yeah, it definitely does do something. Is there any special? No, there's no special mention. It's just physical damage. Very decent physical damage, but yeah, it's nothing super, super amazing. It's not like it just completely debuffs the demon or deals hundreds of damage. Well, at least not more than just 200s, I guess. Yeah, so it's definitely not a game changer. So the fact that I just completely forgot about that part of the combat mechanics here is not what caused most of my grief last time. So that's a bit of a relief, at least. Right, now he's obviously back to punching someone in range, and of course it's the person with the Demon Slayer, so yeah. I guess we enjoyed exactly 2 attacks with that thing. Maybe I should have just used that to take out the imps a bit more easily, because yeah, we're back to struggling with these things now. Of course. Yeah, and with Hawk gone, obviously that means absolutely no more days. I guess we had some of them days, but the worms are now all active again. No slow, no haste recast if we need it. And yeah, obviously also quite a bit less damage, including less area damage to help deal with the imps. So yeah, this is definitely not gonna be a winning attempt. But at least now I know. I learned a few things. But yeah, we're definitely just going to go back to that other reality in which we already defeated a easier, less unreasonable version of this Hawkeye fight. Yeah. But, I needed to satisfy my curiosity. And here we are. Almost ready to go, or I suppose we're gonna be ready. Yeah, we heal just as we pass through these gates. Yeah, I guess we have a few things to sell, but not really too much. I think I'm gonna just continue onward. And by that, of course, I mean toward the final one of our... Well, really the final quest we can just... Well, not literally the final quest we could deal with. Technically there's a spider egg quest. But we basically just ignore that one forever. The crystal shards, I mean, those are almost certainly inside Tenebra. So maybe that's just... I guess that's just like the Anvil quest, where we needed to have access to one of this set of main quests before we could even deal with that secondary quest. And yeah, likewise, we needed to have access to Tenebra before we could even get to that crystal shard quest, even though we've had that for a long time now. I suppose while we're here, I didn't consider that, but yeah, since we're right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these random items. This ruby necklace, yeah. Radiant shield. Not Demon Slayer, not interested. Fair enough, I guess. Alright, she has this. Right, I wanted to see if her hit chance was actually becoming a problem. I did definitely not notice that. Even against the Hakai, she never missed any attacks when she even got to attack. So I guess we're good. We don't need to hold on to that. Yeah. that's fine. Right. Okay. Oh, 28,000 though. Getting a little bit close there. I guess I'll, before selling the next batch of loot, I need to, I should look for somewhere to spend that. Spend a good chunk of that anyway. I guess I'll keep using these for now. I mean, yeah, obviously. I guess if we ever do fight another powerful demon, I'll give this another shot. It's probably gonna be worth it if it deals, you know, considerable bonus damage against any demonic target. Yeah, but obviously it's not for general purpose usage. Right. Yeah, money-wise, I mean, we should be fine. I don't expect to reach a money cap just from straight-up cash pickups. You don't tend to find that much money on enemies or in, you know, in chests and the like. Most of our money definitely comes from selling things. Okay. Thank goodness for this convenient teleport. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, very convenient. And when you get close to the barriers, you hold up the mica sheet. Ah, yeah. Okay, we did get something. So we did not actually need to use the new and improved, or really not new, but just improved Dispel Barrier. That's so weird. I can only assume that there are some completely optional barriers in the game that actually require the highest level of that spell. And maybe we just haven't encountered them yet. Anyway, right, mica sheet that Galeno gave you. You keep holding it up, you wait, your arm starts to hurt. Sometimes you imagine that you can hear whispered conversations on the other side of the barrier. Eventually, frustrated, you drop your arm and turn away. Then you hear a quiet hissing sound followed by a pop. The magical barriers slowly sink into the floor, allowing entry. Okay. What took you guys so long? You were waiting for us, right? You enter Tenebra, a small Vanatai colony. A small Vanatai colony deep in Slazerica lands. You can see several of these tall alien creatures gawking at you from the shadowy corridors. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting this to be a literal settlement. Most of them have clearly never seen one of your kind before. There are about a dozen of them. There is a long, awkward pause, and then one of them steps forward. He is a formidable warrior, with a long wave blade and a dozen razor-sharp discs on his belt. He says something in the Vanatai tongue, though you can't pick up subtle Vanatai emotional cues. His irritation is unmistakable. The Vanatai turn and walk away. Are we not what they expected? The warrior strides toward you. We have let you in. Now we are talking. Oh? Wait. Oh, I guess he said something to his comrades and not to us, necessarily. Torkra? Wait, Torkia. Okay. Oh, Frozen Slith, interesting. The Vanatai warrior walks up to you and gives a stiff martial bow. I'm Torkia. I'm Myrmidon of the Vanatai. I give life to defend those here. His training includes quite a bit of practice with your tongue. We see the mark you bear from one of us. Some of us ask for help. Now we have it, but we watch you. If there is treachery, you will pay. Fair enough. You notice to the south a Slitherikai standing in a magic circle. It is frozen immobile. It appears that Torkia was examining it. You can't tell if it is alive. Well, why was I asked to come here? He points to the northeast. Kian Irno is there. She is our leader. Letting your kind in and asking you for help is her decision. How did Vanatai come to be here? We walked. We came up from our colony, far below, on a mission. We lost much, but we may gain much too. Gain much? What do you mean? He looks around at you, at the cavern you are in. I misspoke. It is not important. You should talk to our leader. Okay. Tell me more about your Slitherikai there. He smiles. We Vanatai have long battled those savages. They have always tried to take what we have, and they have always failed. Sometimes we take them prisoner. We see what they know, then we discard them. They are like goblins to us, pests, nothing more. Something about his look makes you suspect he'd like to spend some time with you on his platform. I would like to know something else. Torkia shakes his head. I must watch the gate. Watch for invaders. It's important. There are others here who want to talk to you. Others who actually want to talk to you, I guess. Okay. You poke at the Slitherikai. A spell has left it frozen. Its skin has a bluish tint. If it is breathing, the motion is so slow that you can't detect it. There are several Vanatai warriors in Tenebra. They watch you carefully. However, they don't speak any of your language. Or at least pretend not to. Kian Irno allows you. Yes, okay, thanks. Okay, there's apparently a way around there. I mean, I don't know if they built this entire, they dug out this entire complex, or honestly it looks more like probably a given up human mine that they just repurposed. Ooh. Oh boy. There could absolutely be buttons around here, and they're gonna be a little bit tougher to spot on these walls. I don't know. Don't remember how well they stand out here. Well, there's an NPC. Salasi. This cave is full of fields of tiny mushrooms. Edible mushrooms, free of the blight and only recently planted. A Vanatai walks around the fields and tends to them, occasionally dabbing a bit of spores on a bare patch of stone. When you enter, she runs up to stop you. Please, be careful. Do not step on them. Very delicate, precious and new. Is hard to make. I am Salasi. I am farmer. Brought here with warriors. Why did you come here? Well, probably to feed everyone? I was brought on a long, dangerous journey by Kian Irno. Was very hard. Many times I thought we would not live. I am no warrior, but our leader, she selected me, and I could not refuse. Was hard to leave life of honor, though. But why did she want a farmer on such a mission? I do not know, but lucky, was it not? It's good to have one who can raise mushrooms here, is it not? Now, if I succeed, we can live here a long time. Yeah, okay. I mean, wasn't that the idea to begin with? Who knows? Maybe Kian Irna will tell us. Why were you honored? And maybe more importantly, why are you no longer honored? She looks surprised at the question. I can grow food. Is that not cause of honor? Raising these mushrooms, it is very difficult, and all depend on us to succeed. Well, yes. Okay. Celeste speaks with you quietly. She also watches you attentively, constantly alert for any movement that might hurt her precious mushrooms. Yeah, I mean, she should honestly be worried about us just carrying in the blight. But, well. You're actually growing mushrooms. Yes. Yes, they are not mushrooms like Avernum's one sort made by mages to grow always and fast. They are the wild types. They can't be forced to grow. They can only be encouraged, very hard. It was very sad when I heard of the blight. I had envy for mushrooms humans ate. But you managed to grow these mushrooms. When they decide to. They grow for a time, then they stop, and the Vanatai all must sleep. It is a hard thing to have to depend on. Okay, so that's unfortunately not the solution for us. Gotcha. You envied our mushrooms? Of course. You had more food all the time. We depend on cave food from nature, and there is too little. We grow what we can. Then the caves tire out, and we must all sleep. It is hard life in a way, and I hoped your mushrooms could free us from it, but then your blight came. You all sleep? What do you mean? When the caves are tired and can no longer feed us, we Vanatai sleep, for years, while everything regrows. It's hard, because when we sleep, some come to steal our land, sometimes. Right. Where do you think the blight came from? Where do you think the blight came from? Blights always come. Sometimes they hurt our mushrooms, but then we grow another sort of mushroom. Your mushrooms, just one sort, made by the magic. It would be wonderful if that worked, but it didn't, and they are gone. There were too many of you here, and you never slept, and now you will suffer. It is the way of things. That's not really an explanation, and it could very well mean that the Vanatai are actually ultimately behind it all. I don't know. How are your crops doing? She looks protectively at her hordes of tiny fungal children. Some of them are deciding to grow. If they honor us by getting large, I will select a number of them to feed us. Until then, we hunt and fish some, we forage, we steal from the Slicericae, and we eat little. Vanatai can go without food for some time. Of course, there are other things to watch for. Many strange things in the caves. Oh, what do you mean? Aha. There is a presence, a fungal magical thing, that affects the plants in the caves. We are far enough away that the influence is small, but it is still enough. I can feel it. It hurts my lovely fungus. I would like for Torquia to send warriors south to find this fungus monster and kill it, but we do not have soldiers to spare. It makes things harder, but I will manage. Are you talking about that thing we slew a long time ago in a swamp somewhere up here in the occupied lands? That might have been roughly south of here. At first I thought she was talking specifically in these caves here, in Tenebra. But maybe it's a thing we actually already dealt with. That would be convenient, I suppose. How would I know this creature if I found it? It is a fungus, but walking and with powerful magic, and very dangerous. It would probably be in the lower tunnels. Ah, okay. It is the way with such beasts. Look for a place where the plants grow without control, unnaturally. Okay. Oh, wait, I think I managed to kill the fungus beast that bothered you. In the lower tunnels. I mean, maybe that was somewhere south of here. That's very possible. Okay. I believe you. I have felt its influence slowly fade. Yeah, okay, I mean, this obviously doesn't really make sense in terms of the timeline, but sure. Let's forgive that. I wasn't sure, but now I know. The horror is gone, and my mushrooms can grow without being bothered by its unnatural power. I should reward you for helping us. I have a few potions, not useful to me, but I saved them when we lost warriors in the journey here. She gives you several small flasks. Okay, so how are your crops doing now? Better, I guess. Okay. Speed elixirs, energy elixirs, armor elixir. Alright. Thanks, I guess. I'll try not to... Well, I guess we'll just pretend that we try not to step on these mushrooms. It's a little bit too difficult to actually do, though. Plus, of course, it doesn't matter at all. Spell that, and we'll never know if this barrier would have been too tough for us to deal with. Without the most recent upgrade. Oh, hey there. Captured hellhounds. Well, maybe not captured anymore, huh? I guess I better deal with them now. Okay, they have spotted us. That's fine. We wait here for you. Ah, right. Oh, okay. For a second there I thought they would not attack in melee at all, but never mind. We're good. I mean, we took quite a bit of damage from that, but it's fine. That, on the other hand, was not great. I mean, that specifically was the fire damage that did very little. But only one of our weapons deals fire damage, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay. At least the damage is not completely focused on one of us now. And we also managed to parry a little bit, that's nice. Okay, so what's going on here? This is... yeah, this should not be fire damage. It definitely isn't. So I guess I just missed with her main hand weapon? Yeah, okay. That's better. That's more like it. Okay. We should probably just throw in one of these for safety. Oh, nice. Didn't actually expect to finish that one off, but that sure helps. And that's that. Okay. Regen. I guess we don't really need that anymore. Or need those anymore. Now that we have Divine Restoration. But, well. Healing Elixir. Sure, you can take that. There was also something else. Oh yeah, right. He used up a bunch of energy potions. Actually, it's probably about time we distribute these 60 energy elixirs. Right. In fact, yeah, we're just gonna sell those old potions. And you can keep your healing potions, I guess, for now. Although we honestly could actually just replace those as well. Yeah, why don't we do that? Not that I've had either of them use any healing potions in, I don't know, how long? A long time. But, you know, just in case we ever actually need them. There you go. Swap that. Sell those, I guess. And I guess there's no reason not to just distribute them all right away, but I also don't really need to do that, so right now I'm not gonna bother. But whatever. These items are just a mess and completely unorganized. It's fine. Oh, okay. That's an access to some lower tunnels. So I'll probably talk to everyone I can talk to up here first, just to make sure I pick up any quests there might be. Okay, I'll take a look at this. I guess no one cares about these lovely crystals. So, or this cloak. So don't mind if I do. You are presumably... Nope, never mind. You're... What's your name? I can't... Unisi Tell. Okay. A portal, huh? Hello. There's a young, sprightly Vanatai walking around this chamber, working on the small portal. He moves from position to position, examining the shimmering pillar of light. He occasionally casts a minor spell to adjust it. When he sees you, he stops his work. Good, the Avernite. Good to practice your talk. Need to know it if we live here. Unisi Tel, the portal master. Come here with many things, doing things, jobs, many jobs. Jobs for us? I guess you're doing many jobs. I would like to talk to you. I would like to talk to you, yes. I help, but you no talk to Kian Irno. No talk. She want to talk. Then I help. I not bring anger? Anger not want. Go talk Kian Irno. He points to the north and apologizes a few more times. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I guess we'll have more to actually talk to you about later. Ooh, this does not connect? No. That's inconvenient. That's probably just a dead end. I thought that was the way to Kian Irno. Maybe it is, actually. And maybe there is a way around. Oh yeah, okay. I suppose so. You're just standing kind of awkwardly in the middle of nowhere? Can we reach that? We absolutely can. Okay. I guess we're not gonna steal those things right behind your back. Hello, Kian Irno. This Vanatai is unusually short, only about your height. But she bears herself with great dignity. Her skin is unusually pale and chalky. Perhaps that means that she is a bit older than the others. She begins to speak, and you find that her command of your tongue is unusually good. I am Kian Irno. I have heard of you. I know you bear the token and faith of one of our kind. This is good. I hope you are here to help our colony. This can help us much and make many good feelings. What are you all doing here? It is a long story. A long journey from our home with a mission. And then we arrived to find much had changed. Much had changed. That makes more sense. We have had many decisions, though our mission never changed. Where are you from? We are from the capital of our fragment of the Vanatai Whole. It is called Olgai. It is an honored place, near many crystal souls. No human has set foot there in a number of years. It is a sad thing. Tell me about your journey. We came on foot, up through many miles of wild, uncontrolled caves. Kytrex, rockhounds, then Slezerikai. We were 30 when we left, only 20 when we arrived. This makes us want to stay for a time. Okay. What had changed when you arrived? When we left, there was no blight, no horde. We thought to march to the castle, see Gal Irno, and present our case, and to see human lands and meet them and Nephil. We were excited to visit and see many sights. But then we found a starving, trapped place full of war. We could not get through the Slithlands, so we found here. Okay, well that's unfortunate timing. Sorry to hear that. Tell me about this colony. Kian Irno suddenly looks very nervous. This is a touchy subject. We had a very hard journey here. Many troubles. Very hard to return. And these lands are wild now, not controlled. The number of people is shrinking. We have made a colony here, until things change to make us leave. A Vanatai colony in Avernite land? This is a touchy topic indeed. Yes, I mean, I suppose, but... Well, I guess we have far bigger problems right now. Do not be angered. It's all unsettled. For now, we just try to find a way to live since we are trapped here. We still lack many things to make a proper Vanatai home. You're forming a city here? A city? That is a bold word. For now, we make little homes, raise a little food, just try to live. We do not want to invade Avernum. We will only stay until we have to go. What does this colony lack? Many things. There are only a few of us for... She is silent for a moment. She was about to say the rather ominous... What? She was a... Oh. She was about to say the rather ominous for now. Was she? Do we know that for sure? I guess so. And we lack a crystal soul. These are the frozen souls of our honored leaders, who eternally exist to guide us. Without one, this colony is forever adrift. And do you hope to get a crystal soul? Or more Vanatai? We only came here on a mission. We do not plan to make a city at this point. We wait and see. We only, for now, want to live. Right, yeah. Touchy subject and all that. Do you have many problems with the Slytherikai? They tried to kill us when we arrived. They killed one of us. We killed a number of them. They know we are here. They know we can defend ourselves. Do they ever attack you? No. With what has been done to them, they are confused and scattered, and they do not have the focus to fight us, unlike before, when they were far more dangerous than they usually are. If they defeat the humans, however, they will give us many problems, especially if we must keep living here. We do not fear the Slytherikai, though. The savage among them have fought us for precious caves for many years. We have never lost to them, and I do not see this as changing. If anything, we will take from them. Okay, good for you, I guess. I suppose that's one thing you don't need our help with. The Slyth Horde had been unusually competent? Yes, but their leaders are gone. Well, some of them anyway. Killed by Avernum. Now they are as they have always been. If you say so. I'm looking for the shards of a Vanatai communication device. Might there be something like that here? Is that a smart thing to just ask about? They might actually want to hold on to that? Although if it is broken, maybe it's of no use to them. The game does not usually allow me to just screw myself completely by picking the wrong dialogue option, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Ah, that is an interesting query. While you are helping us with the other matter, I will look around. Perhaps I will discover something. Oh? Okay. That might mean that there is no way for us to just find it by exploring? Or maybe we could totally just find it. But I guess if nothing else, it's polite to ask for permission to take it first. Well, anyway, as you know, I have been sent here to help you. What do you need? Kian Irno nods. Yes, so much work, so much loss to get to this point. We are ashamed to need the help, but the journey weakened us, and there are other problems. Anyway, the problem is a cult. They hate humans. They worship Rentar Irno. They have come here to... We don't know what they will do. Nothing good. The council at Olgai have decided that they must be destroyed. This is why we were sent. We hunted them down, but we cannot drive them out. We ask Avernum's help for this, since we all should want them gone. I see. Cultists who worship Rentar Irno. That is correct. Some Vanatai have never forgiven humans for entering the underworld, so they worship their hero Rentar Irno, greatest of Vanatai mages, who killed so many humans on the surface and in Avernum. There is no Avernite who hasn't heard of Rentar Irno. Once an ally of Avernum, she sent hordes of monsters to destroy the surface world. It was Avernites that countered this plot, and she later attacked Avernum in revenge. Right. Also known as Avernum 3 and 4, respectively. It was a band of Avernite soldiers who finally found and defeated her in an epic battle. She is completely gone, and yet she pesters humanity even now. Yeah, that's kind of how those things tend to go. Where exactly are they now? They have sealed themselves in her old fortress, far to the northwest, far beyond our ability to reach them. Oh, interesting. They tried to commune with her, or to find signs that she still lives. And they plan. When they see that she is gone, they will lash out. Why must they be destroyed? I mean, that seems pretty obvious, but... They hate Avernum. They would attack it. We have learned all too well that what happens when Vanatai fight humans. It goes poorly for us. Now they are in one place. Now we can strike them. If they conclude their work and escape, however, we fear they will not surface again until they attack. But they have their defenses. That is why we need your help. You will learn more when you arrive at the ruined fortress. Why should Avernum help you? Again, because it's in our best interest. Didn't you listen? Because they are your enemies. Because they will do harm, and you cannot afford another band of foes working against you. And because, in your time of trial, the Council of Olgai have have promised that they will repay your aid. This is a matter of honor. If you help us, we will help you for far more in return. Okay. Well, most importantly, how can I reach them? You must go to see Unisitel. Ah, okay, so we were going to teleport there. I mean, presumably. We have brought a portal master with us. It is our great fortune that he survived. His first work, once here, was to make a way to send warriors to find the cultists. He is the one who will send you where you need to go. Great. More portals. Your stomach is already rolling over in anticipation. I mean, at this point we should have gotten used to it. We've been using the teleport pylons quite a bit after all. Anyway, I guess that's it. I thought there was more to talk about, but maybe not. Never mind. Okay. At least now we know a bit more about what's going on. There's the connection. There's that entrance. That isn't really an entrance. Oh, but there's a thing here. Or things. Yoink. Okay, obviously, yeah, we should have taken the shorter way around. But that's okay. I'm not seeing any buttons. Guess I'm going for another pass now. Ooh, a flawless crystal. I'm not allowed to take it though. Alright. Hey, Unisitel says, I am still Unisitel, still with many jobs, but I help. Kian Irno says, help is the right word? Not a bad word? Help? Help. Yes, not a bad word at all. You're doing fine. You know a lot about portals? Yes, Vanatai use crystals. Love crystal magic. Magic makes portals. Crystal power portals go. What? Can soon bring with portal 2. Bring from afar. Can soon bring with portal 2. Bring from afar. Oh. Make this portal. I hear of your portal. Big, great portal. Gone. It's sad. Very sad indeed. You made this portal? Yes, I make. Many spells. Make in many parts. Bring crystals. Give power. Push power. Make power pile. And grow portal. And use to send. You want to use the portal to bring things from far away? Yes, Kian Irno want to bring Vanatai, more Vanatai. Soon can do it, and then... He stops talking. He looks worried. Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe I not talk more on this. Kian Irno talks on this. Mm-hmm. Or chooses not to. You know about the Great Portal? Yes. Even feel it. Feel when it blow out here. Very bad. Crystal crack. Hard to make good. To, gooder? No. Fix. Yes. Hard to fix. Mm-hmm. Evidently so. Can you fix it? Aye. Oh, no. Big, hard thing. Much time. Many wizards. Much power. Maybe Vanatai from back... Egly wizard place. They can. But time... Much time. And you know eat. What? And you know eat. Okay. Sure. I have another question. Tell me more about this colony. He looks nervous. No talk good. Not know what should say. Talk to Kian Irno. Knows more. Mm-hmm. And what are your other jobs? I talk. Yes, talk. Far talk with Vanatai. From where we are from. Tell them what we do, what we need. But no do, not now. Stone I use, speaking stone. It is lost. I can make new one. Is hard. No time. You tell them what you need. How would they send help to you? Hard to say. We just talk. They can't send help yet. Yet, huh? Maybe I can recover that stone for you. Oh, apparently so. The speaking stone. Maybe? What that? Maybe what that? Oh, do or not do? Maybe. Maybe you can. When we travel, the giants chase us. One with stone lost. Giants take away. Giants are... He points to the southwest. There, but far. If we have stone, can help. Help us. Help Avernum. What does a stone look like? Is crystal, about... he holds his hands 6 inches apart, and he mimes that it is flat and about an inch thick. Is good to talk. Huh, only an inch thick. Okay, so it really is basically like a mirror. Okay. I mean, we would have been there, right? With the giants? I may even vaguely remember encountering something like that and not being able to do anything with it, I guess. Oh no, never mind. I guess I should have read beforehand. Yeah, I guess we would have picked it up if it's something that can be picked up and carried around, which I guess is the case. Yeah, okay. Never mind. So we did that. Been there, done that. Yeah, I found your speaking stone. Lucky you. He is thrilled to have it back. Yes, is it? And only a little, what is word? Scuffed. He points at the small scratches on the surface. Yeah. I pay. Reward for good thing you do. Thing we find here. Good magic. Not fit me. He gets a leather vest for you. It's dirty and moldy, but you can still make out the intricate rune work. Alright. I mean, I don't suppose there's anything else we can do for you. Also, I need to use your portal. Unisitel looks up at the portal. Has used. Has used? What? Is not hurt. Not bad. Safe. Is safe. Was used. It takes to place. You go in. He turns and concentrates on the portal, ready to rapidly solve any problems when you try to go through. You are sure it is safe? Sure. What? Sure. Yes, sure. Is safe. Was used. Warriors through, warriors in place now. In one piece, I hope. I just step in? Yes. Go. Safe. There are already warriors there? They go to place. They find the Vanatai, bad Vanatai. Can't... You talk them. They help you. First go, in portal. Right. We will do that. Magus Vest is what we got. Wait. Oh, you got that. Mage spells, priest spells, arcane lore, spellcraft. Okay. So not strictly just for mages. 20 armor. I mean, ideally I would just replace this thing, to be honest. The mind effect resistance, though. That being said, arcane lore? It's not gonna make up for it. Not even close. Yeah, this does help resist mental effects, okay. These do not, right? Nor the spellcraft? No. What about you? You have this thing. It's 2 spellcraft. Okay. Well, I mean, this is actually just... No, wait, it's not a straight upgrade. It's less spellcraft. The arcane lore doesn't really do that much. It's better armor than a robe, as I guess you would expect. Ah, the weight, though. It would be kind of nice to not be encumbered. Because every now and then you do actually have to move around, you know. This gives no stun resistance. Ideally, neither armor nor stun resistance should matter that much for someone who's not supposed to be in the front lines. Mind effect resistance. I mean, 2 points of arcane lore are gonna make up for that, at least partially, but clearly not nearly as much, right? I suppose we can see exactly how big the difference is. 59% versus... 51%. It's not a gigantic difference, and she's still very slightly more resistant than everyone else. I guess I'm kind of okay with that. Wow. Okay. His armor is terrible, apparently. Whoops. I mean, It's very slightly better than our mages. And even without her heavy plate armor, our priest has priestess has quite a bit more armor. Well, not that much more, but still more than one of our fighters. That's not ideal, I guess, but not really much I can do about it. And I mean, he's wearing plate armor. Actually, how does Ayali have so much more than him? It's not like... I mean, yeah, I mean, everything he wears does give him some armor. Except for the necklace, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I guess these Gazer skin sandals alone have twice the armor. Well, I mean, it just adds up, I suppose. Oh well, anyway. Losing some spellcraft, losing quite a bit of mind effect resistance. All that stun resistance. It doesn't feel amazing, but honestly, I also never felt completely comfortable having her wear this super heavy armor. I mean, it kind of worked out, I guess. But do I really gain anything? I mean, I get 1 extra point of priest spells, which kind of makes up for the lost point of spellcraft, to be honest. And then I mostly just lose things. But I do lose a lot of weight, and thus I have more action points to work with. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but I feel like this item makes more sense for her, thematically, if nothing else. And if I'm actually losing some, I don't know, some stats, some measurable power, it's not a big difference either way. Right, there's this one passage that I never looked at for some reason. Let's just fix that. Okay, that's just another way down. So a total of 3. I thought... Wait, yes. Yeah, okay. Right, 1 here, 1 there, and 1 over here. Okay. Well then, I guess we'll just start taking a look down here, even though we're not really looking for anything specific. Oh, in fact there are just more people here. Somehow I didn't expect this to just be part of the colony. Hello, Palom. The Vanatai brought an alchemist with them. He is currently at work in these stifling, poorly ventilated caves. Being trapped in here with so many noxious gases can't be good for him. He's kind of twitchy. He also speaks very little of your tongue. He points at himself. Palom. He points at his equipment. Mix. I mix. Mix you. You mix things for me? He points up. Kian Irno. He nods vigorously. Mix. Mix. I'd like to know more about you. He looks confused for a moment. He says a few things in the Vanatai tongue and notes your incomprehension. Then he points at himself. Palom. Palom mix. Mix you. Can you make a potion for me? He nods, recognizing a word. Potion! Mix potion! Potion! He thinks, trying to remember the words. Fast! Power! Protect! Thoughts! Thoughts sounds good. He holds out his hands and then points at your pack. You show him the ingredients you have gathered and he inspects them, looking for something he can use. Okay. A fast potion, power potion, protect potion, or thoughts potion. I mean, obviously we want all the thoughts potions, because those must be the knowledge elixirs, or knowledge brews. Probably just brews, to be honest. Healing, spiritual, energetic, grey mold, and mandrake. So basically one of each type, right? Yeah. I mean, that's what we've been holding on to these for. I'm guessing the fast potion is a speed elixir? It might just be a speed potion, actually. After all, we're not talking about elixirs here. But I guess just to know for sure... Oh, that is a speed elixir, never mind. Power is energy elixir, okay. And protect, I guess it's shielding. No, it's not shielding potion. It's it's invulnerable potion. Oh, interesting. Healing, spiritual, energetic, and mandrake. So everything but grey mold. It's only an invulnerable potion, though. Right? Where do I have those? Why am I blind? Oh, right. Right here. I mean, at this point we have so many of these, though. Probably enough to help us through whatever tough encounters that might be coming up. And yeah, I realize that I have not been making use of these in really any of the encounters, like the Hawkeye, that have given me trouble recently. But typically, I guess in most of them, the damage I received was not really the deciding factor, or, you know, not the biggest difficulty. It was more things like just not being able to actually attack or deal damage effectively. You know, being stun locked, or just missing 75% of all my attacks, or having to deal with absolute hordes of minions. I guess maybe against hordes of minions, invulnerability could help if the damage they deal is a problem. But yeah, we haven't really had a lot of trouble with just not being able to survive an enemy's attacks. It's usually been other factors. So yeah, I feel like we're probably good with these. But that being said, obviously I've been holding on to all these herbs for exactly this purpose. Knowledge brew. I mean, we should be able to make 40 of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, exactly 40. That's crazy. Value 20,000. Cool. Yep, there we go. We finally were able to make those. I should probably just go ahead and use them as well. But I don't know. I don't feel like doing that right now. It's gonna take a while. Both to figure out what I actually want to do specifically, and then to just use them all. Ooh, I can't unlock that. I mean, I absolutely can, actually. I just need one of these. There we go. Don't mind if I do. You don't seem to mind if I do, so... What? That's all I need. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, we're... Wait, no? What else are we missing? Wait. Am I... What are we missing? Healing, spiritual... Oh, energetic herbs. Oh, we happen to have exactly 40 of those as well. I didn't even realize that. Okay. And apparently those are... Energetic herbs are used in literally every recipe you can make. That's fair. But we might find some more of those. I mean, obviously now I know where to return to for a couple more potions down the line. Curing elixir, nah, that's fine. No need to steal that. Okay, that's just gonna end up, or lead up here, and this, I guess, will lead to that collapsed section. Sure enough. And there's just no way through. Oh, they're gonna unlock that for us, won't they? Oh, wait. Crystal pylon, hostile. Interesting. I mean, yes, obviously there is more going on here, right? I mean, the game has not made much of an effort to make it very ambiguous at all. That while they might be telling the truth about their or at least part of their mission having been to deal with these conspirators, I suppose, these anti-humanists. Anti-humanists? Well, anyway. This anti-human sect. Clearly, whether it was their part of their original mission or was decided later, but they are definitely planning, you know, on establishing some sort of colony here, and possibly even expanding. And honestly, I don't see that as that big of a problem. I mean, for one, there are far fewer humans in Avernum in general now than there used to be, so there is a lot more room for new settlers, I guess, including Vanatai, who definitely do have the older rights to settle here, anywhere in the underworld. And one more settlement, one Vanatai settlement here, if it's allied with us, I mean, why not? Especially if they also help us reclaim these caves in the first place, because as it is right now, you know, not only are there almost no humans left to live here, but we also can't because, you know, the Slith Horde, the Blight and everything. So yeah, if we can actually have more allies here, I think that's worth giving, you know, sharing some of our living space, I guess, some of our inhabitable caves with them. It's not like they're going to just expand rapidly. I don't think Vanatai are known to breed explosively. I mean, they're very long-lived, and if anything, I guess they have relatively low reproduction rate, and, you know, I really don't see that as a problem at all. But I guess other people might not take that so well. So yeah, it definitely is a touchy subject. But, I mean, obviously, some kind of plans exist. And I don't know what those hostile pylons in the lower caves here might signify, but we might not have seen... I don't know, we might not have reached the end of the Vanatai storyline here, even after we deal with the traders. Anyway, we're gonna do that next time, I suppose. Trust ourselves to yet another vortex of magical energy. And yeah, we'll see what awaits us on the other side, and if there's going to be a way back before we finish our mission. I mean, either way, we're just going to finish it, obviously, and, you know, there's going to be some kind of way back. But that could definitely be interesting. And yeah, for the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.